Okay, in this video we're looking at this equation that we solved earlier by completing the square. Here we're just solving it by the quadratic formula to review that process. So remember, for the quadratic formula, everything needs to be simplified equal to 0. And then we use our coefficients of the squared term, the x term, and the number term. So we just go straight into our quadratic formula. So remember the quadratic formula: x equals negative b, the negative of the x term, plus or minus square root of b squared, so 25 squared, minus 4 times a, the coefficient of the squared term, times c, the number term. And then that's all divided by 2 times a, the coefficient of the squared term. And so we have our expression here, and then we just want to go through and we want to simplify. So we want to go through and we want to simplify. So we have negative 25. Now, taking that stuff inside there, 25 squared minus 4 times 5 times negative 8 actually comes out to be 785. You can actually see this if we pop onto a calculator here. 25 squared minus 4 times 5 times negative 8. Right, there's our 785. Right, there's our 785. And that's divided by 2 times 5, which would just be 10. So we got pretty much almost where we're at from completing the square a whole lot quicker. This is why we typically use the quadratic formula, because it's so much quicker. Now, we do have a little bit of simplifying to do. So what I would do here is break this up, get 25 over 10, and square root of 75 over 10. And then to get my answer, I just do a little bit of simplifying. 25 and 10, I can cancel 5 out of both. And now we have the same answer we got from the other equation, except now we've done it in like a third of the time or less. And so that's why we do typically use the quadratic formula, because it is so much quicker. But we still want to understand the other method, because that is where the quadratic formula actually comes from. Okay?